for day 2, and I think it's basically a legal requirement that at some point, if you're performing at the Fringe, you have to do a video like this where you walk along and talk to the camera, so obligation's done. So day 2 of my Fringe showed a TX-1. I think that's how maths works. I'm going to stick with it from now on. So a chunk of today was spent doing what's called the get-in at the venue. As we're part of the PBH Free Fringe, everyone needs to volunteer and do their part to help run it. It's basically run by volunteers, which is what enables it to be free. So we spent some time today setting up the chairs, putting posters up in the venue, testing the sound system, which didn't work, so not ideal, but fortunately the lovely manager at the venue, Graham, is a former sound tech engineer, so he managed to help sort some of it out at least, which was good, and handy to have a sound tech on hand in the venue. So I spent some time doing that, and then only went to see a couple of shows today because I didn't want to go too mad because show day 1 tomorrow. So went to see Tartan Tabletop, which is an improvised Dungeons and Dragons comedy. It was good fun. Interestingly, they're doing a campaign across the whole Fringe, so every show every day will be completely different, but each show is a contained adventure, so you don't need to watch previous ones to really get the gist of it. They've done it in a way that you can just watch that one show, which is quite good. And then I went to see a show that I've been really looking forward to, and I'm glad I managed to get to see it, and that was Miles and Dan Just Might Break a World Record tonight. That was great. They're on at the same time as us, unfortunately, so like today and our day off was my only real opportunity to get to see them, so I'm glad I did. It's sketch comedy, it's really funny, it's a mixture of like very smart and very silly, exactly my sort of thing, and I highly recommend that one. If you're up here, go and see that. That's 7:45 every day at Just the Tonic in the Nip. The only thing that was slightly disappointing, definitely for them today, was the sound bleed from the main room next door was phenomenally bad. I could hear every word of the show that was going on in the other room, which wasn't ideal, but Miles and Dan brilliantly carried on, referenced it a couple of times, but managed to sort of overcome that noise. So yes, definitely go and see them. And then, so this is my last day of just bumbling around, being at the Fringe. Tomorrow is the show. I am excited, obviously. I'm nervous, not gonna lie. The main nerves, I would say, is will we get bums on seats? There's 3,500 odd shows out there. There's a lot of competition. Will people turn up? It's a distinct possibility that we might have a show where we get no one in and we end up cancelling. That is just part of the Fringe, and we've got to be ready for it. But it would be nice to have some audience for our first show, at the very least. So yeah, day 2 done. Let's see what day 3 brings. Well, it brings the show. That's what day 3 brings. It's the show.